and I just keep going. In case someone is here for the first 5 minutes. So just wanted to let us all start to take a deep inhale. A deep exhale, starting to let some people come in. Hello, Kylie. So allow yourself just to kind of feel the ground around you. Maybe this is the moment where you start to pick up any sounds that you're hearing, allowing yourself to be mindful in this space. Eyes should be closed. And just another deep inhale, sipping in as much air as possible. Exhale, side out. Now in this nice seated position, feeling ourselves press that hip down to the ground. Feel yourself reach the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, move them down the back. Maybe hands are at the knees. A nice inhale, press the chest forward. A nice exhale, press the ribs towards the back. Now maybe you want to start to use the knee as some resistance, holding on, take a deep inhale, draw the hands towards the hips, lift the chest, maybe squeeze those elbows in towards the midline. Engage the belly, exhale, press it all out. One more time, take a deep inhale, lift the chest. Once again, reach the shoulders up, roll it down the back, press the chest forward. Exhale, curve the spine, press the ribs towards the arms are going to reach up towards the ceiling. Take a deep inhale, lift the arms up. Feel yourself tuck the chin, reach the ears up towards the ceiling. Feel yourself reach up and over the hips. Exhale, forward fold. Now continue to breathe in this. So you may even notice, like in this pose, one thing that feels comfortable is using that opposite hand. Maybe you're rotating the inner thigh towards the outside. Maybe use the left hand first, and then maybe you switch to use the right hand. And so most of you have already probably noticed, I'll probably take the time to say, I do not have my cast on. I will not be demonstrating fully, but I still will be able to kind of work through this and get us to that place that we need to be. Take a deep inhale, gently lift the chest, look towards the floor in front of you. Exhale, walk those hands towards the front. We're shifting the neutral tabletop. So hips are going to be over underneath the knees. Shoulders over the wrists. Take a deep inhale, lift the chest. Last set of cat and cow, just slowly opening up the spine. One more inhale. Actually, let's do two more just so that we can keep it within the cup. Now one more inhale, let's up. Exhale, press it down. Now, whenever you're ready, come into neutral tabletop. First, the right fingertips are going to come towards the quad. We're going to press those wrists down towards the ground. Allow yourself to stretch the fingers. Take a deep inhale, gently shifting forward, gently shifting back. Once again, gently shifting forward, gently shifting back. On the next inhale, shift forward. On the next exhale, shift back. Now, whenever you're ready, take a deep inhale, shifting forward. We're going to reach that left leg out behind us. Toes are dialed down towards the ground. Start to draw that left hip down towards the ground. Already feel yourself press down to the left. Rotate the right fingers forward, and then inhale, lift it up. Exhale. One more time, inhale, lift the back leg up. So now heads are looking down towards the ground. We're lengthening to the back of the heel, to the shoulder, out to the shoulders, to the hands, some reaching out towards the ceiling. Exhale, draw the knee and elbow in, modified cheetah. Use the inhale, feel this resistance, reach the right arm forward, left leg comes back. Try and lift it a little bit further than you would before. Activate the whole back part of the back. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, lift it up. Last time, exhale, draw it in. Right hand's gonna come down to that left knee, pull it up, hold it for one, draw that left heel up as well if you can. Maybe hold the heel first, draw the board, try to pull the knee up, and then inhale, reach it out. Right hand's gonna come down towards the ground. So left leg is gonna come out to the side, nice little upward airplane. You're gonna lower the leg down towards the ground. Let the outer edge of the ground come down towards the ground. Hands are gonna come to the hips. Inhale, lift it up. Arms are gonna come out. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, right arm comes down towards the ground. Reach the left arm up. And now whenever you're ready, take a deep inhale. Exhale, we're gonna draw that left arm over to the opposite side. The leg is gonna lift as well. So the right hand is gonna be down on the ground, allowing you to support. I'm gonna be on my fingertips just to slowly demonstrate. So allow yourself to lift the leg up. Reach the left arm over, a nice deep inhale. And slowly reach the left arm up towards the ceiling. Lower the leg back down towards the ground. Take a deep inhale. Lift the chest. Hands are going to be down towards the ground. Slowly walk the hands towards the front of the mat. You'll notice that you want to pivot that right knee. So press the toes down, lift it, press it down into the ground. Slowly walking forward. And then coming back to that neutral tabletop. Nice deep inhale. Lift the chest. Come to cow. Exhale. Press it down. Come to cat. Now, whenever you're ready, rotating the left fingers back towards the quads. Just allow yourself to shift forward, this back and forth. If you feel like the body is already starting to get a little bit warmer, feel free to take a little bit less shifting on the left side. And then reach that right leg out. So toes going to be down towards the ground first. You want to draw that right hip down. I challenge some of you to try this with that right arm against your back. I'm finding that that is a very interesting challenge. Whenever you're ready, take a deep inhale. We're going to reach that right leg up towards the ceiling. Hands are going to come down towards the ground. And then whenever you're ready, slowly walk the left fingers forward. Reach the left arm up. So my demonstration is going to look a little wonky, but you want to make sure that that back is straight. Activate that back hamstring. Reach the arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, draw the knee in. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, draw the knee in. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, draw the knee in. Hold it for 1, for 2, for 3. Exhale, press it all the way back. Hands are going to come back down towards the ground. So once again, whenever you're ready, that right leg is going to come out to the side. So already try and look at it. Make sure that's coming out through the hips. Lower the toes down towards the ground. Energy starts from the hips, flowing all the way through the outer edge of that butt. Inhale, lift the chest. Bring those hands to the hips. Exhale, press it up. Reach the arms out. Inhale. Take up as much space as possible. Left hand comes down towards the ground. Reach the right arm up and over. This is for another inhale. Create more space. Exhale, press that back leg up. Reach the arm forward. Try and draw the whole front part of the body towards the phone or the wall in front of you. Whenever you're ready, reach the right arm up towards the ceiling. Press down through the left. That leg is going to come down towards the ground. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands are going to come down towards the ground. So whenever you're ready, start to lift the leg. Press it behind you. Coming back to that neutral tabletop. Take a deep inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, curve the spine. This time we're going to place both of those fingers towards the quads. Just allow yourself to shift forward. And then shift back one last time. If you want a little bit more of a forearm, feel free just to kind of sit back on the heels, stretching the forearms forward. This is a great time where if you are trying to sit a little bit further back and you can't necessarily reach the heels, get some pillows, get some blocks. Allow yourself to put them right here underneath the the hamstring, right between the calves and the hamstring. And slowly walk those fingers towards the front. Take a deep inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, we're pressing up to downward facing dog modification. So take a deep inhale, exhale, scoop the tailbone up. Hands are going to be down towards the ground. Start to bend those knees, walk the knees. Start bending one leg while lengthening the other. Take a deep inhale. In this downward facing dog, right leg is going to lift. Bend the knees, start to reach the right knee up towards the ceiling. And then whenever you're ready, start to rotate that right knee down towards the ground and then back up towards the ceiling. We're just slowly opening up the hips. After the third time, reach it up and then three-legged dog. Whenever you're ready, take a deep exhale. Draw the knee forward. Come to Cheetah. Inhale, press it up. Three-legged dog. Exhale, draw the knee forward. Opposite leg. So right knee is going to come to that left elbow. Flex the foot, reach it up. Three-legged dog. Exhale, bend both knees. Modified Cheetah. So you're going to have that back knee bent. Step the foot in between the hands. We're just getting ourselves a little bit of an easier transition to step the foot forward. Lower the left knee down towards the ground. Take a deep inhale, reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Inhale, lift up and over. Hands are going to come down to the ground. Press back, half split. Take a deep inhale, shifting forward. A nice, healthy bend in that front knee. So the knee is stacking over the ankles. Hands are going to be down towards the ground. Start to lift the left knee. Press down through the left arm. Reach the right arm up towards the ceiling. We're squeezing that right knee in towards the midline. Take a deep inhale, lift it up. Exhale, press down through the left. Now for 3 times, we're going to do this movement. Take a deep inhale, reach the right arm up. Feel yourself expand. Exhale, right arm comes down to the shoulders. Lower the right elbow down towards the ground. Inhale, press down through the left. Reach the right arm up. 2 more times. Exhale, press it down. Lower the forearm or elbow. Press down. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, ground it down. Stay here for 1. Come down to the forearms for 2. For 3, pressing down strong to the left leg. We're going to lift the right. Press back into forearm plank. Take a deep inhale. Hold it for 1. For 2. For 3. All right, this is everyone's favorite part. Holding onto those forearms, we're going to start to walk the feet up. We're coming to dolphin. High tailbones. We're not going to be here too long. 1, 2, 3. And then whenever you're ready, take a deep inhale. Slowly come on one arm. Slowly come on the other. Bend the knees, look between the hands. Either step towards the top of the mat or a nice little hop. Bend the knees. You want to feel yourself press those knees out to the side, scoop the tailbone up, roll all the way up. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, leading with the chest, forward fold. Bend the knees, start to sway side to side. So allow yourself to feel this line. Heels are going to come down towards the ground. The back of the hamstrings are reaching forever up towards the ceiling. If the knees are bent, you want to try and bring the hips as far back as possible. See if you can have those knees anchor the body. Slowly start to reach forward. Now hands are going to come down towards the ground. Take a deep inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, forward fold. Step back into plank. So we're finding ourselves coming to our first vinyasa. So take this however you choose. Maybe you want to lower the knees first before you chaturanga. Maybe you want to keep the knees lowered when you scooch the head forward, coming to Sphinx or upward dog or cobra. On the exhale, engage the navel, press yourself all the way up to any other, maybe it's neutral tabletop or you go straight to that downward dog modification. Once we're all at downward facing dog, take this time to continue to walk your dog. Take deep inhales. Take deep exhales. For those, if you're still down in neutral tabletop, if something that needs to warm up a little bit, I encourage you to curl those toes. Take a deep inhale and then press down through the hands, lift the knee. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, press down, scoot the tailbone a little bit further up. One more time, inhale. This last exhale, we all should be at downward facing dog. Whenever you're ready, left leg will lift, 3-legged dog. Exhale, cheetah. Inhale, 3-legged. Exhale, cheetah. Opposite, so the left knee is coming to that right elbow. Inhale, press it up, 3-legged. We're going to this time keep that left knee up towards the ceiling. Start that rotation. On the inhale, start at press the heel up towards the ceiling. Exhale, modified cheetah. So we're bending both knees. Step the foot between the hands. Lower the right knee down towards the ground. Take a deep inhale, roll the spine up. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, reach it up and over, half split. Make sure you're taking deep inhales. Make sure you're taking deep exhales. Inhale, shifting forward. Now, whenever you're ready, hands going to be down towards the ground. We're curling the right toes. Lift the right knee up towards the ground. Right hand is going to be down towards the ground. Inhale, reach the left arm up towards the ceiling. So we've been here before. On this inhale, feel yourself expand. Exhale, left hand comes to the shoulder. Ground the left elbow. Inhale, press down through the right. Start the expansion. Reach the left up. Exhale, lower it down. Ground it down into the ground. One more time. Feel the body with all this energy, breathing it up. Inhale. Exhale, lower it down towards the forearms. Let the forearms unwind. We're settling here in this lizard. We already know where we're going next, so if you're already ready, start to heel toe that leg back. We are at forearms in plank. All right, now we're going to do something fun for you. So start to walk the feet in, but we're still bending the knees. So you want to make sure that you're pulling the knee in. You're going to create a deep crease in the hips. Take a deep inhale, keeping the knees where they are. Lower the left hand down towards the ground. Press it up. So you feel where the knees are. And then lower the right forearm down towards the ground. Left forearm. So keeping those knees squeezing in. Left. Press it up. We're on our hands now. Right. Lower down. Still keep the hips in. We're squeezing the glutes so that the knees are hanging. Last time. Left. Right. Now take a deep inhale. We're staying here. Exhale, scoop it up. Downward facing dog. Look between the hands. Slowly step or hop to the top of the mat. You can come to a full forward facing or still bend the knees. Sway the arms side to side. Just a couple more deep inhales. A couple more deep exhales. Now allow yourself to take this at your own pace. So we all are in our own separate rooms. We all are doing our own separate things, dealing with our own separate situations. So if you want a faster class, allow yourself to run through it. Or maybe do multiple things if we're still at one area. If you want to take a slower class, there is no one stopping you. These are all suggestions. Now a forward facing fold. We're going to bend the knees. Slowly roll all the way to standing. Now press down through the heels. Start to articulate the back, roll the spine up. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Leading with the chest, forward fold. We are at our second vinyasa of the class. Inhale, just to start the practice, create the space. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, maybe you're at upward dog. Maybe you have found yourself at downward facing dog. Just take your time. We're going to be here for a couple more cycles of breath. So if you're in downward facing dog, get ready for a workout, or if not, if you want to take any child's pose or anything else like that. We have one more inhale. We have one more exhale. Now in downward facing dog, we're going to come to three-legged. So allow yourself to actively press down through the hand. Reach the right arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, drop forward, come to cheetah. Inhale, scoop it up. Exhale, opposite. Inhale, scoop it up. Exhale, step the foot forward. So whenever you're ready, you're going to swipe the arms up towards the ceiling. We are at high crescent. So as soon as those arms come up, you want to feel a strength pulling that left hip forward. Keep that back hamstring engaged. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, left hand's going to come down towards the ground. We're swiping the right arm. Raise the fingers across the ground. Inhale, lift it up. Next time, exhale, swipe. Bring that left knee behind the right. Kundalini, lift it up. Exhale, right arm comes down. Next time, inhale, lift it up. This time, squeezing once again. So we're mixing the feelings of this breath, using different feelings to get us to the next place. Last time, this time it's an exhale. Squeeze everything together. Press down to the left. Reach the right arm up towards the ceiling. Hold it for one. Keep squeezing for two. Inhale, hands come down towards the ground. Stretch that left leg out. Inhale, lift the chest, high crescent. Exhale, press it down. Warrior two. Whenever you're ready, allow yourself to soften the knee in front. The outer edge of that back foot is coming down into the ground. Arms are out to the side. Take a deep inhale. Press down to the front leg, reach the arms up. Exhale, open it up. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, press it down. Last time, inhale, lift it up. Exhale, press it down. Inhale, reach it all the way up. Right toes are gonna follow. We're all coming now towards the center of the mat. So feeling ourselves press down through the outer edge of the foot. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, leading with the chest. Forward fold. Inhale, gently lift the chest. Heels are gonna come in, toes are coming out. We're gonna make a nice little bend in the knees. Hands are gonna be at heart center. So whenever you're ready, take a deep inhale. A deep exhale. The next inhale, we're still straightening the legs. Press down through the heels, squeeze those glutes and thighs to the inside. Reach the arms up, open it. Feel the resistance on the arms, pressing the hands down, the knees, spreading foundation. You wanna make sure that the knee is following within the big toe or the neighboring. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, press it down. One more time, inhale, lift it up. Exhale, press it down. Hands are gonna come to heart center. All right, so this is gonna be fun. The right heel is gonna lift. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, lower the right knee down towards the ground. Squeeze it all the way to the left. Lift the knee. Reach it forward, high crescent. Take a deep inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands come down. Grounded warrior three. If you already feel like you are ready for flight, feel free to either work on squeezing those fingers down towards the ground, activating that hamstring. We are pulsing that leg up 3 times. So hands can come down or keep them lifted. Inhale, lift 1. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale. We're going to bend the left knee. Reach the right foot back. So notice that we're at this high crescent. Take a deep inhale. Straighten the front leg. Lower the heel down towards the ground. Toes are still coming out. Take a deep inhale. Lift it up. Exhale, leading with the chest, forward fold. So allow for yourself to kind of settle the legs, readjust the feet. Maybe they've been sliding. Toes want to come a little bit on the diagonal. Outer edge of the feet are pouring down into the ground. Forward fold. Whenever you're ready, take a deep inhale, lift the chest. We're going to press those toes down towards the ground, lift the heels. Walk the hands towards the front. Now, right foot is going to be in front of us. Back leg is the left leg. Hands come down towards the ground. You want to make sure that you're stepping it back, coming to plank. So this is an option of a vinyasa. Maybe that right leg is staying lifted. Maybe you will hop it in the chaturanga. Maybe you keep it lifted in the upward dogs. Maybe you press it up in 3-legged dog on your exhale. And all come down to downward facing dog. Take this time to feel the body. Feel the 2 points from the hips running down into the fingers, from the hips running down into those heels. Notice the changes. Feel yourself pull the ribs and everything up towards the center of that peak of the triangle. Once you're ready for that, take a deep inhale, lift the left leg, 3-legged dog. Exhale, draw it in, come to Cheetah. Inhale, press it up. Exhale, draw it to Cheetah. Inhale, press it up. Last time, exhale, step the foot forward, high crescent. Take a deep inhale, lift the chest. So we're already at high crescent. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, press it down. We're at warrior 2. So allow yourself to feel where you need to be in this pose. Allow yourself to challenge your foundation. So maybe you feel like you can squeeze that leg a little bit further back. Reach those arms out to the side. Whenever you're ready, take a deep inhale. The inhale is to press down through the heels. Reach the arms up. So we're still activating the body by expanding. Exhale, press the arms down. Engage the back. Use the force. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, press it down. Last time, inhale, lift it up. Toes follow. We're meeting at forward fold. So you have an option here. Maybe the hands can reach forward. Maybe the hands can reach back. Maybe you just feel like making a nice little headstand or just placing those forearms down towards the ground. Whenever you're ready, hands are going to be down in front of you. Look a little bit forward. Heel toe those feet towards the center. Heels are going to come in. Toes are coming out. Once again, so right now where we are, take a deep inhale. Feel yourself lifts the chest. Now, take a deep exhale. Feel this expand. Knees pressing out. Reach the chest up towards the ceiling. Maybe hands are coming to hips first. Allow yourself to move side to side. Now, whenever you're ready, take a deep inhale. Heels press down. Reach the arms up. Exhale, press it down. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, press it down. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, press it down. Hands are going to be at heart center. Lift the left heel. Once again, we're drawing that left knee down towards the ground. Keep going towards the right. As soon as you're here with all this movement, press the hands together. Lift the knee. Take a deep inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale, shifting forward. Reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Draw the left hip forward. Hands come down towards the ground. Grounded warrior 3 or come to flight. So maybe the hands are down on the ground first for this pulse. Lift the leg up. Inhale. Press down through the heels. Create the space. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale, release. Whenever you're ready, take a deep inhale. A deep bend in that front knee. Step the left leg back. Allow yourself to breathe. Hands are going to come down towards the ground. Step back into plank. Take a deep inhale, shifting forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now in this pose, real quick, we're just gonna still work on a little bit of dolphin work before we come down to the ground. Just to kind of work on those shoulders, squeeze those hands together. It's honestly right now one of the best things that I'm good at demonstrating at this time. So I'm here for us. We are all gonna do this together. And downward facing dog, right leg lifts. Now we're just tapping the ground. Inhale, lift. Now the moment is about the actual tap on the ground. So I know that we're lifting the leg, but you want to make sure that you're tapping the ground and then lift. Just to demonstrate, inhale, lift it up. Exhale, tap the ground. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap the ground. What that does is it articulates the muscle. It allows it to understand this fine movement. One more time, switch to left. And now if you want to, you can stay in this for the shoulders. If you are done with it, then come down to child's pose or puppy dog. But if you're still working on these shoulders, maybe you lift the left leg up and just work on hopping the legs. If there's anyone that is still hopping the legs, feel free to do so. If there's anyone that is maybe still working on anything else, maybe a forehead stand or a forearm stand, so Pinchamarasana, or any of those fun things, feel free to continue to work on that. If not, we are all going to come to the ground. We will all be in child's pose first. So wide knees, arms are going to come behind us. So creating a nice little bind on the back. Whenever you're ready, take a deep inhale. Exhale, pull the hands down towards the ground. It's going to help lift the chest up towards the ceiling. Allow yourself to lower the hands back down towards the ground. Drop the back of the head. Inhale, slowly lift up. Press those hands down. Exhale, sweep the hands forward. Draw the arms back. A deep inhale. Press the arms down, drop the head. Engage the navel. So you're pressing the ribs towards the back. Inhale, reach the arms up. Forward fold. Place those hands behind. Inhale, start to lift the chest, start to roll the shoulders back, draw the hands. Inhale, swipe it up. Exhale, hands are going to come down towards the ground. So if you are not in puppy dog, or you are, if you want to work on puppy dog, this is a great time for you to do so. If not, one thing that we're going to do is we are going to have our hands down on the ground, slowly coming up to a neutral tabletop. We're going to step the legs back and we're lowering all the way down on the belly. And so we're going to do something for the back that I know that a lot of us have probably missed. I know I have, but that's what we're doing it now. So hands are going to be out to the side first. Forehead's going to be down to the ground. One thing I want you to do is already feel the hands clasp behind the back when ready. So I know that some of us are starting to get a little bit of a glimpse of where we're headed for this. Take a deep inhale, lift the chest, roll the shoulders down the back, squeeze those hands towards the wall behind you. Feel yourself tuck the chin, reach them towards the front. Deep inhale in this. Deep exhale. Inhale, press those feet down to the ground, lift the chest. Exhale, release. Last time, inhale, lift the chest. Press the hips down to the ground and roll them open. And then lower down. Start to bend the knees, windshield wipe them side to side. Now, feet are going to come back down towards the ground. So this time what we're going to do is arms are going to come forward, nice little diamond. Fingers are going to come together. We're making a nice diamond. We're now working on the legs. So the legs are going to lift up. You're going to start to turn them outside and then bend the knees. So toes are going to come up towards the ceiling. Knees are going to be down towards the ground. Whenever you're ready, take a deep inhale. We're going to do 3 sets of these, and we're doing 10. So I know that we are not happy about that, but we're all going to do it together. So whenever you're ready, take a deep inhale. Exhale, press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower down, forehead down towards the ground. If you want to bend the knees, windshield wipe side to side. All right, back to it. Feet are coming together, knees are coming apart. 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower down, bend the knees, windshield wipe side to side. I know we are starting to feel that energy in the back. I know that we are starting to feel the back talking, and that means it's working. So great job, guys. Feet are going to come together. Knees are coming apart. This is the last time. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower down. Bend the knees, windshield wipe side to side. And then whenever you're ready, arms are going to come out to the side, a nice little airplane. We're going to lower the legs down. Once ready, lift the left leg, bend the knee. We're rolling over that right shoulder. The left foot's going to come down towards the ground. Left knee is reaching up towards the ceiling. So one thing that you can do if you want to have something to rest the head on, maybe you have a block or some pillows, blankets, or a foam roller, feel free to place that underneath here just so that you can lay. Make sure you're gently tucking the pelvis, taking nice deep full inhales. You may notice that you can kind of find a little bit more space. So allow yourself to take that if you find it. And then take a deep inhale. Whenever you're ready, slowly take as long as it took for you to get to this pose, back onto the back. But now first, left hand is going to come right next to the rib. So that left foot is still staying lifted. It's going to come up towards the ceiling, left knee in. Now whenever you're ready, open the left knee out to the side, lowering it down towards the ground. I know y'all thought it was going to be something scary, but I promise. We're just stretching a little bit more. Take a deep inhale, lift it up. Left hand is going to meet the right. What you can do is using that right hand placed on top of the left, pull that left arm away from the body. And slowly take a deep inhale. We're going to walk the hands towards the middle, so still keeping the feet where they are. Take a deep inhale, just gently lift the chest. If this feels comfortable, start to lift the heel. Now, if it doesn't, allow yourself just to kind of lift it as high as you can, lower down towards the ground. We're going to do this 2 more times. On the 3rd time is when you will place your hand on the foot and try and pull it down. So 2 more times. 1, 2. So go ahead and lift it. Now, what I mean by trying to pull it down is towards the opposite. So we're trying to pull it towards the opposite direction, but do this very tenderly. It may not even move a lot, and that's perfectly fine. What this does is it helps give a nice supported stretch to this internal rotation, which is something we don't necessarily get to practice often. And then lower the foot down towards the ground. Hands are coming back towards the front. We're just going to press the left leg back. Feel free to bend the knees if you want to, windshield walk from side to side. Feet come down towards the ground. Arms are going to come out whenever you're ready. We're rolling over the left shoulder this time. So lift the right leg up, bend the knee, place the foot down towards the ground as the knee is going up towards the ceiling. Once again, options, placing things underneath the head, whether it be blocks, teddy bears, textbooks, anything that you feel that you can provide for this. Now start to close your eyes in this. We're here for a little bit longer, so visualize the space on the inhale. Visualize the space created on the exhale. Notice where it's come from, and notice what was required in order to receive it. Where was the strength needed? Where did you need to let go? On the next inhale, you want your right arm's going to reach up. It's going to come out to the outside of the ribs. Slowly take as long as you need to get down towards the ground. Right foot is going to stay up at a nice little bent angle. Whenever you're ready, hands going to come in front of you. Lift the chest first, just to create a little bit more space for the knee. Inhale, lift it up, bring it out to the side. Left arm is still out to the side. Right arm is going to come right underneath. Lower the shoulder down towards the ground. Use that left hand on top of the right to pull it away from the body. So squeeze or try and straighten the left arm as much as possible. Gently tuck the pelvis. Maybe drop the head if needed. And then whenever you're ready, take a deep inhale, slowly. Allow yourself to walk towards the ground. Hands are going to be down in front of you in neutral again. Once again, feel free to lift the heel. Lower down. Inhale, lift the heel. Lower down. Last time was it. Once again, you have an option of placing the hand on top of the other side and gently drawing it down. So once again, just take this how you need to. Deep inhales to ignite the body, deep exhales to soften it. All right, and whenever you're ready, slowly lower the foot down towards the ground. Hands are in front of you, scoop the leg back. We're gonna curl the toes, arms are down in a nice little forearm. Whenever you're ready, take a deep inhale, lift the chest first, and then exhale, press down through the hands, lift the tailbone. So we're at this nice little plank. So we are coming back to this bend knee that we've done before. This time, come onto the hands. So we're squeezing the knee in. Squeeze the glutes so the knees just feel like they're hanging. Keep walking the knees in. And then whenever you're ready, lower the knees down towards the ground. We're sitting back on the heels. Take a deep inhale. Arms are going to come up. Arms are going to cross. So that right arm may cross in front of the left. Exhale, draw the elbows down. As soon as the elbows come down, make sure you're tucking the pelvis. Inhale, press it up. Exhale, draw it down. Inhale, reach up. Keep the ribs in. Exhale, draw it down. Inhale, reach it out. Right arm is going to cross over to the left wrist. Inhale, lift it up. Pull it over towards the left side. Gently tuck the pelvis to support the bow. And then opposite side. Inhale, reach it out. And now hands are going to come down to the ground. We're going to sit on one side. Allow yourself to bring the feet towards the front. Hands are going to be underneath the knees. Take a deep inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, curve the spine. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, curve the spine. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, curve the spine. All right, we're almost done. Whenever you're ready, take a deep inhale, lift the chest forward. Maybe hands are underneath the knees. Lift one leg, then the other. Arms are going to come out to the side. All right, so this is going to be a little bit different. Hands are going to come to the shoulders. Whenever you're ready, it's going to feel fun, I promise. You're going to tap the right shoulder on the left knee. Exhale, cross. Twist. One more. Open the arms out. Lower the feet down towards the ground. Press those arms forward. Now when you come up to sit, hands are going to come down towards the ground. Lift the right leg up. Lower. Left. Lower. Now, try and press down as much as you can. Try and, if you want to walk those hands a little bit further towards the front, lift it up. Hold it for 1, 2, 3. Lower down. Start to bend the knees. Hands are going to come underneath. We're only doing this 3 more times, then we get to rest. Take a deep inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, curve the spine. Whenever you're ready, start it up. Lift the left, then the right. Arms are at the elbows already. Left to right, twist. Right to left, twist. 1, 2. We have 5, 3, 4, 5. Open the arms. Straighten the legs. Lower them down towards the ground. Press those hands together. Curve the spine. Draw the arms forward. Hands now come behind you. Lower the left, or lift the left leg. Now the right. Walk the hands to the front or halfway through the leg. Lift up. 1, 2, 3. Lower down. Bend the knees. Last time. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, curve the spine. This is just to reset the palate. Whenever you're ready, lift the right, then the left. Hands come to the shoulders. Right, look back. Left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open the arms. Straighten the leg. Lower the ground. Tuck the pelvis to support the back. Squeeze those hands together. Press the chest. Reach it forward. Hands come behind. Last time. Lift it up. 1, 2. Walk the hands to the front. Lift it up. 1, 2, 3. Lower down. We're going to bend the knees. Hands are going to come behind us. Scooch the tailbone a little bit closer. We're lowering all the way down on the back. Couple more deep inhales. And then whenever you're ready, take a deep inhale. We're going to lift the feet up towards the ceiling. Hands are going to be down towards the ground. Whenever you're ready, take a deep inhale. Exhale, you want to try and straighten the legs straight out of the hips. So the legs are going to hover. Squeeze the hands down towards the ground and squeeze the forearms into the body. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, draw the knees in. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, draw the knees. Exhale, squeeze. Draw the knees. Squeeze. Draw the knees. Squeeze. Draw the knees. Squeeze. Draw the knees. One more time. Squeeze. Draw the knees. Squeeze. Draw them in. Last two. Last one. Now straighten the leg. Hold it for one. Flutter. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Bring those knees into the chest. Take a deep inhale. Draw the eyes to the knees. Exhale, release. Last time, draw the eyes to the knees. Exhale, release. Draw the eyes to the knees. Exhale, release. Feet are going to come down to the ground. We're going to start to work on bridge. So hands are going to be out the side, palms down. Already start to have the knees over the ankles. Whenever you're ready, take a deep inhale. The exhale is to press the hands down onto the ground. Draw the hips up and squeeze those knees in. Lower down. We're going to squeeze that right knee into the chest. So press down through the left. Maybe the hand or the arms is right behind the left knee. Take a deep exhale or inhale. On the exhale, squeeze that right heel up towards the ceiling. Press that left foot down towards the ground. Hold it for 1. Flex the toe, point the toe for 2. Flex the toe, point the toe for 3. Bend the leg. Come back to bridge. Deep inhales. Deep exhales, press the ground away so that the hips rise. This also means the heels. Maybe you roll the shoulders underneath. Maybe you're walking those hands a little bit closer towards the feet. Keep feeling that body filled with pressure. Exhale, release. This time with the left knee into the belly. Exhale, press down to the right foot. Stretch to the left heel towards the ceiling. Check from that left hip. Make sure you're grounding it down. And then slowly bend the legs. This is the last time. Either you want to come to bridge or full on wheel. Take whatever you need. Take a deep inhale. A deep exhale. Either come to wheel or bridge. So allow yourself to press up. Take deep inhales. Oh, so full exhales. And slowly lower down towards the ground. Start to windshield those knees back and forth. Arms are going to come out to the side. Let the knees fall down to the right so that you can look to the left. Something that you can do for your shoulders if you're still trying to move in this pose. So with our knees rotating towards the right, what you can do is have the left arm float down towards the right. The top shoulder is going to follow, so maybe grasp the hand. Once the left arm walks on the ground behind you, you want to try and draw the left shoulder down towards the ground, keeping it as long as, or on the floor as long as you can. Now swipe the left hand back towards the right. As soon as it crosses over the head, try and draw that left shoulder down, just slowly opening up the shoulders. One more time. Last time, left hand comes to the left side, left knees lift. Fall down towards the right, look down to the right as the knees come to the left. Once again, start your rotation if you want. Right arm comes down towards the right. Up over the head, ground the right shoulder as much as you can. Over towards the right. Once again, maybe the hands touch and then try and ground the right shoulders. It may not touch all the way, but the practice that you're still trying to gently twist. Still make sure that the back is engaged, the pelvis is secure, and belly button is nice and tough. As soon as the right arm is over the right, lift the knees, take a deep inhale. Exhale, cross the ankles. Hands are going to come forward, neutral tabletop. Step the legs back, downward facing dog. So we're only coming to pigeon. If there's another way that you wish to take pigeon, feel free to do so. If not, we'll come to downward facing dog. Right leg will lift and we'll end up in a right-sided pigeon. Allow yourself to settle here, soften the forehead, the forearms, that left hip down towards the ground. Take a deep inhale. So we're still in this pigeon, which is giving opportunities for maybe a different variation. If you want to, you can have that left hand right underneath the ears, maybe holding onto the chin. Place the forearm down. Right arm is going to come to the back and slowly start to roll that left arm away from you. With the right hand that's free, press the right quad over to the right. If that feels comfortable, release the arm. Reach it up, right arm comes up and comes behind the back. If you feel comfortable, you have the space to, maybe that right arm is going to grab onto the right foot. Slowly on the inhale, take as long as it took for you to get into this pose, to get out of it. Whenever you're ready to get deep inhale, we're going to lift the chest. We're going to sit down into that right side. The left leg is going to be bent. So right hand is going to be down on the right shin. Right double stack. The left arm is going to come up, open it out to the side. So we're starting to open up the hips, curve the fingers, draw it towards the right. Inhale, lift it up, open it. You're going to feel this in the back left glute. Hold it for 1, for 2, for 3. Sit down into the right. Left leg is going to lift. Lift it up and over on the outside of the right. Right arm reaches up towards the ceiling as the right hip grounds. Place it on the opposite side. And then slowly rotate forward. Hands are going to come behind the ground. Windshield wipers, knees side to side, so feet are going to come down. Fingers are going to come away from the body. Take a deep inhale. Lift the chest and the hips. Scooch it closer towards the heels. Walk the hands away from the body. Feel free to lift the head and then tuck. Maybe using a cow variation on the neck. The cat influence while curving, keeping space, and then slowly walk those hands back up towards the body. Once again, so we can cross those ankles, hands come forward. We're going to that modified downward facing dog. We're going to our left-sided pigeon. So whatever feels comfortable, whatever you're looking for, feel free to take it. And then And then left sided pigeon. Allow yourself just to settle. Lower the forehead down towards the ground. Maybe the arms out to the side if you feel like you have a little bit more space. Once again, if you're looking for a little bit more like you did before, maybe this left side is a little bit more open than the right, feel free to place that right hand right underneath the ears, maybe cupping the chin, just to keep it lifted between the neck, and then slowly shimmy forward. The left arm can come away from the body, maybe it can come down behind the back, or if you kind of lift yourself, maybe you have super long arms and you can grasp those toes. And then whenever you're ready, slowly lift the chest. Once again, we're rolling down heavily on that left side. The back foot starts to bend. We're drawing it down towards the left glute. Start to lift the chest. Left hand's holding down the leg in front. Inhale, reach the arm up. Open the chest and then curve it in. Inhale it. Curve it in. Left side. Curve it in. Hold it for 1. For 2. For 3. Sit on that left side. Swipe the left leg over. Whenever you're ready, take a deep inhale. Reach the left arm up. It's on the outside of the right. And then whenever you're ready, take a deep inhale. Gently roll towards the front. Hands are going to come behind you once again. Take a deep inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, slowly roll onto the back. Knees are going to lift. We're going to grab the pinky toe side of the feet. Exhale, pull the knees down on the outside of the ribs. Draw the hips as well. So feel like there's a pinning or something right underneath the tailbone. Press the tailbone down and then draw the knees down. You may start to lengthen one leg while keeping the other bent. Maybe both legs are lengthened. And then start to bend the knees. Squeeze them in towards the center. Reach those feet up towards the ceiling. Allow yourself to take any other inversion that feels comfortable for the body. Maybe you're doing a dead bug. Then whenever you're ready, slowly lower those feet down towards the ground and allow yourself to settle for Shavasana. Let's all take a deep inhale, sipping in as much air as possible. Hold it for 1 count. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Breathe in as much air as possible. Hold it for 2 counts. Exhale, press. Last time, inhale, sip in as much air as possible. Hold it for 3. Exhale. Allow yourself to rest and slowly settle down into Shavasana. Start to wiggle your fingers, your toes. Inhale your arms overhead, exhale your feet towards the front. Allow yourself to bend your knees, start rolling over to your favorite side. Allow yourself to slowly come up to seated, eyes softly closed, hands together at heart center. Inhale the knuckles up between the eyebrows. Exhale the shoulders down the back. With each inhale, with each exhale, allow yourself to thank the body and allow your body to thank you for making it to the mat this evening. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through this, and thank you for sharing your flow and energy with me. The light in me sees and honors the light in every single one of you. Namaste. Thank you guys. Thanks for coming. Thanks for showing up. Really happy with us. If you guys have any pictures of their studio space or anything that you want to show, feel free to send it in. Other than that, thank you guys so much. You guys have a great day.
Thanks, Ryan.
Yeah, thanks for coming.